Oh yes, it is me. And yes, I shaved, so lucky for you, you don't have to watch me make any more shaving videos for a while, right? Okay, let's get to work on this sunny Monday noonish time. We got some comments. Man, I made so many videos. That's a lot of fodder. Is that the word? Fodder for comments to show up. Now, here's what's confusing. I got a few comments that were just a couple hours apart. They're very conflicting. They are 100% against each other. So you, the viewer, get to sort out what reality is. Because how am I to know what reality is? If I base reality on what I see in front of me, how limited am I? I only see what's in front of me. I don't see what things look all around me from the perspective that you have. So here we go. The first comment comes from someone who shares the same first name as me. Nick Dominic is his name, and he simply said this on the video I made, losing my hair but feeling confident about my body. That's where I exposed you that I've got both brains and bronze, that one of those videos. So here's what Nick says. He says, quote, "It looks like you still have a full head of hair," end quote. And that's all he said. He didn't elaborate. I've never heard of Nick Dominic, so I guess he's new here. Maybe his first video he's ever watched, but that's what he said. And I want to repeat it because it was so simple. It looks like you still have a full head of hair. That's all he said. Keep that in mind. We'll revisit it. We also have our good friend Maxwell Smart, who's been with us for quite a while. On the video I made, parting hair farther over now, here's what Max said. I'm getting away from the wind. Max said this, quote, "A comb over is still a comb over. Everyone has a natural part where the hair separates freely. You'll need to keep the same length on the other side to keep it looking even." He goes on to say, "Don't kid yourself that by moving the part down and combing the hair up and over, it's going to create the illusion of a full hairline," end quote. So again, these comments were left hours apart. Same day, same 24-hour day on the calendar there. And here's the most conflicting parts about these comments. The first one, from Nick Dominic, who is not a regular here. He's not watching all three of my videos every day. May not even be a subscriber. Let's assume he's not. But he simply said, "It looks like you still have a full head of hair." So to an outsider or to a newcomer, I still have a full head of hair. That's his initial observation. Then contrast that, just hours apart. Don't kid yourself that by moving the hair part and combing the hair up and over is going to create the illusion of a full hairline. So here's what's interesting. As I connect these two conflicting comments, here's how I feel. Here's my emotions lead me to believe this. That ultimately, as far as Nick Dominic, it looks like when he says that I still have a full head of hair, he is believing the illusion I've created that I still have a full head of hair, that I have a full hairline. So Nick Dominic believed the illusion that I'm creating. So I guess ultimately that, as I'm trying to unpack this, I guess I'm okay with creating the illusion when you consider the very first hair video I ever did, which hasn't even been 2 years yet. It was called Tips to Downplaying a Receding Hairline. It's still, I think, my second most popular video I've ever done. And that's exactly what I talked about. I built this whole hair loss empire that I have, going on 1,100 subscribers now, based on helping other people, showing other people how to downplay their receding hairline. And I submit that I'm doing a good job of it. Now, I'm not denying the fact that I am creating illusion. I am fully embracing that. And I feel there's no shame or deception in that. I mean, deception, I guess, is a gray word. It's hard to really know for sure because women wear makeup in full, men all the time, right? So at worst, what I do with my hairline, the way I fix my hair and have my hair long or whatever, to downplay the receding hairline, it's like a woman wearing makeup, right? I celebrate the fact that it worked on Nick Dominic. I celebrate that because if it works for him, it works on a lot of people. Even on a bad hair day like this, where I had washed my hair last night, so I washed it too much last night and this morning, so it's just kind of fluffy and all over the place, and it's a windy day. So even on a worse day, with confidence, I can think, you know what? My illusion that I've created, Guns N' Roses, use your own illusion, or whatever it was, 1 and 2. My illusion is working. I'm using my illusion. It's working. People, outsiders buy it. Now consider, there's a good chance you watch my videos every day, all 3 of them, if you're watching this video. So you know all about what I'm doing, and you know what my hairline really looks like, and you know how it apparently looked worse before when I wasn't using rosemary oil. You know all of those things. But for guys like Nick Dominic and for the rest of the world looking at me, I don't think they see a guy who is living in an illusion. He's created that illusion, and they believe, quote, it looks like you still have a full head of hair, end quote. Now, if you're me, you get conflicting comments all the time. And as the content creator, I'm always sorting them out. But now that you've heard both comments and you've heard my analysis of these, what are your thoughts on that? Got any comments yourself on how all this is working? I mean, I'm 100% admitting I'm using an illusion. 100%. I'm also acknowledging that for people who aren't really paying attention, it's working. Now, once I get the camera up and show you my exact hairline on a bad, windy day like today, it's a little more obvious, like right then. But that's not what the other people see. The ones who believe the illusion, they're not seeing it. So, thoughts, let's discuss it. Because I'm kind of like caught in the middle. Remember, every day I get conflicting comments. So my channel helps us look at each other's thoughts on hair loss from the other person's perspective. There's not wrong or right. It's a collaboration, as we are the brotherhood of the hair loss.